All right, we've got the.
So because there's a bracket underneath here, this normally protects this cable by keeping everything intact. So because this lip here gets housed in here, and then what it does is it doesn't line these holes up with their installed brackets. So this needs to come out.
Right, so we don't use that little accessory that's a guide for the wiring. You see what we're doing here is just ringing along the top of the strut.
That's it, like that.
It lines it up much better. And you can see that that little plug there snaps in. Put it in place.
Zip all this back up.
So we're reusing the same screws.
Just gotta find the hole.
Those are the same screws that we took out. Just reusing those.
Yep.
Okay, so this strut is installed. It pops the windshield back on.
Basically gets everything started. When you're pushing this bolt in, just make sure that it moves that cable, this cable on the side, so that way when you press it in, it's not crimping it. That's the only thing you have to be.
That's good advice. We always have to be careful of crimped or pinched wires because it will not then send power to the unit, and the unit will not turn on.
That. Everything comes out. Okay, now we'll get ready for the bracket. As I tighten this, kind of pull this too, right? That way I can get the stuff ready.
Again, we got to take the rear view mirror off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put the bracket on that holds the VDU, and there are two pieces. There's this piece here, and then there's a metal plate that hangs on here that we hang and screw the unit into. And this piece right here goes on the back of the video display unit to protect it. Looks like the windshield's done. So let's look at which screws that we're using.
It will be the long one for.
You see the serial number on the bag?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the screw that we're using.
That. The washers.
Okay, that's the screw that goes with the.
That's for the roof mount bracket.
Right. You have washers and we have nuts as well.
Yes.
Okay.
There's that.
Now edit this down. We're not using professional software. We're just a sales guy and two installers making a video, so bear with us in some of the assembly part, but this is all important. It's a good total of those 4 long screws, 4 washers, and 4 bolts. So you see how we're installing it. I'm going to go to that side and probably hold it.
Yeah. So basically, if you can hold this, and then you can film me over there.
Sure, that sounds like a
yeah,
plan.
you can
So what we're doing here is we're going to actually, this is going to.
Once I get it. So you can go like this.
See what he's doing? He's taking the first screw. Yeah, we get to line it sure the holes line up. Looks like it's not lined up just yet.
Once this is
There we
lined
go.
up, yep, just like that. And I'm just prepping this. Yeah, it's easier if you get one guy to start this one. We do that one, and then we do the back. Okay, that's in.
We'll do the same over here. So again, the holes all have to line up. Again, watch that you don't pierce the wiring. One, two. You try to navigate through 4 holes.
There we go.
They all have to line up just perfectly. The screws look like go on the outside,
Washer.
and the washer, of course.
And that's it. There.
Okay.
It's inside.
Now what we do is we pivot this entire bracket up so that the
And do the second. And once the front, the back should be pretty easy. It's just a matter of
should be. See, you shouldn't have said should be.
There's always a second. There we go. What happens is you gotta notice that this.
Again, you gotta play with the wire. Sometimes the wire gets in the way.
Yep. I can see it. It's just this thing is in the way. Let me get this one. Once I get this one, then it's easy. See how that one goes easily? Because there's no cable. But once this one's in, then I can get that other one.
All right, so we have confidence he's going to get this done. I'll stop filming now. Up there it is. There she blows. Again, got to navigate the wire that's running through there, the harness.
Sometimes it snags in it.
Sometimes it snags, but don't force it because again, that's all the power being delivered to the unit. So I'm going to stop filming this part. This is the strut installation, as well as the part of the bracket. Hang the screen on.
Yep.
And then this piece right here will go on up there on that pole.
Yep. It will go this angle here. Will go like that.
Gotcha. We'll do that in a little bit.
Yep.